Hey guys, happy Sunday night, or sad Sunday night if you're a UK fan, which I am. So yeah, I was super sad that we lost that game. Ah, man, what a killer. Oh well, what are you going to do? At least we still have one SEC team in South Carolina, unexpectedly, but hey, still one in. All right, guys, so tonight we don't have a whole lot going on. We have a half case of 2011 Prime Signatures, which is a 5-box break. And then we have our half case of the 2017 TriStar Autographed Mini Helmets, which is also a 5-box break. So both of them will be fairly quick and easy tonight, mostly because I was hoping that I'd be out celebrating afterwards the fact that we were going to the Final Four, but yeah, we're not. So, sadness. All right, guys, give me 1 second here. I've got to get our spreadsheet pulled up and switched over so you guys can see the same thing that I see, and we'll take a look at who is in our first break. I do see maybe a couple of new faces in here, so just to give you guys an idea of how I do things, up here is the quantity, the name of the product. In this case, it's a half case break, and this is the number of times, 12, that we've broken this product in this quantity this year. It's a lot of this, isn't it? Then that's followed by the end date and the live stream schedule. And again, that's just, if we ever have to go back and reference anything, makes it real easy to see who has what. Then we have our team names down the left, and your name in light says the winning bidder down the right-hand side. We did have one team that was unpaid. That's the Rams. That team was sold, but the payment did not come in. So that one, yeah, that's why it's marked unpaid, of course. And everything else is good to go in this break. All right, so let's get started. Let's open some 2011 Prime Signatures. Maybe we're going to pull something super awesome tonight, which would make me happy considering I've had a very sad evening with my cats losing. Oh, it was like I thought, oh, we're going to lose. Then I thought, oh, we're going to win. Then, oh, we're going to lose. Oh, we're going to win. Then kind of like, oh, we're going to go to overtime. And then, no, we just don't even guard the guy. We just let the guy run down the court and take a wide open shot. Oh, boy, what are you going to do? That's why it's March Madness, right? March Madness, March Sadness. Oh, well, it's all still fun. So anybody that might be just jumping in, we're doing this half case of 2011 Prime Signatures first. It's a pretty quick break, and then we will do our half case of the TriStar Mini Helmets, which is also a pretty quick break. And that's all the fun we have tonight. I didn't schedule a whole lot. Actually, this whole week I'm kind of light on stuff scheduled, and really I don't know why I did that other than the fact that I've got to get my taxes done. So, I don't know. I guess I thought I was going to be doing something, but I don't know. Either way, we don't have a lot scheduled for this week. And of course, you see we had 5 packs. There was 1 pack per box. So our 5 boxes are represented by these 5 packs. And if anybody has not opened Prime Signatures before, all the cards in here are numbered. So there are no unnumbered cards in 2011 Prime Signatures. First up, Adrian Peterson to $4.99 for the Vikings. Brian Hartline for the Dolphins to $4.99. Jason Witten for the Cowboys to $2.99. And we're going to have a redemption. So here's what you need to know about the redemption. It is going to be expired. That's okay. Still redeem it into your Panini account as normal when you get it. And then after you redeem it, you will want to reach out to the fine folks at Panini and ask them if they still have this card. And if they do, they will send it to you. And if they don't, they will work with you to find a replacement. Sometimes same player, sometimes different player. This is 255 Shane Vereen, which we're going to have to look that up because I don't remember who drafted Shane Vereen in 2011. So we're going to set that aside, and we will look that up at the end of the break. But, Panini normally was pretty good about getting that stuff resolved pretty quickly if you reached out to them via Twitter. But then lately they've been all backed up, and they haven't been... they've been telling everybody you have to wait 4 months. So, I don't know. David Harris for the Jets to $4.99. Jonathan Stewart for the Panthers to $4.99. LaShawn McCoy for the Eagles to $99. And hey, look at that. We have a Patriot. Brandon Spikes to $49 for the Patriots. We wanted Tom Brady, of course. But, you know, if you have the Patriots, a hit's a hit, right? We're always happy to get hits when we own teams, but I know you wanted that Tom Brady. I want you to have that Tom Brady. I like to pull big stuff out of here for you guys, too. Ozzie Newsome to $4.99 for the Browns. Santana Moss to $4.99 for the Skins. Pete Retzloff or something like that for the Eagles to $4.99. Our signature, Vernon Davis. Hey, there you go, for the 49ers to $49. That's a sticker auto. So was the Brandon Spikes. There are some on-card autos in this series, and it's usually the rookies that attended Premier Day are mostly the on-card autos in 2011 Prime, at least that I have seen. David Harris to $4.99 for the Jets. Irving Fryer to $4.99 for the Dolphins. Andre Reed for the Bills to $49. And our signature rookie hit for the Giants, Prince Amukamara. We're going to go with that to $1.99. That's also a sticker auto. But hey, Giants, how about that? You're happy to have a hit too, right? We haven't had a ton of Giants signatures come out of 2011 Prime. So that's nice. There's another Andre Reed for the Bills to $4.99. Pierre Thomas to $4.99 for the Saints. Steve Smith for the Panthers to $99. Our signature is to $49. Oh, sweet. Oh, envy, 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 envy. The Bus for the Steelers to $49. Super envious of this card. Yeah, love the Steelers. Love them, and I love that card. All right, so let's look up this guy here. Let's look up Shane Vereen. And just give me a second, which I know it's terribly boring while I look this up on the iPad, but most of the time I do prefer to do it while we're live streaming, just so, you know, there's a record of it. So we like to keep things all nice and easy here. And I keep wanting to put in Ben Vereen, Shane Vereen. Yeah, I'm having one of those days. I'm still traumatized, okay? I'm traumatized by our loss, all right? Just got to work with me. All right, so let's look up Shane Vereen here. I'm on NFL.com, and let's see what they tell us about who drafted Mr. Shane Vereen. Oh, come on now. I must have spelled his name wrong. Daggone it. I know, it's terribly boring. I'm terribly sorry. All right, he is coming up. And what does it tell us about the draft? Looks like he may have been a Patriot. Yeah, he's a Patriot. So there's 2 Patriots hits in here. He was selected by New England in round 2. All right, so this, and I usually, guys, remember to send you the checklist when I send this redemption card out of 2011, but if I forget, yeah, that's your player, 255, Shane Vereen. Silver in this series is probably to 99. I think everything was a lot higher numbered in those days. So that, a hit for the Patriots. Second hit for the Patriots with Brandon Spikes to 49. Our sweet, sweet hit to 49 for the Steelers of the Bus, Jerome Bettis. Prince Amakamara for the Giants to 199. And Vernon Davis for the 49ers to 49. And that is 2011 Prime Signatures. Let me set this stuff over here out of the way. And then we're going to start on our mini helmets. Anything for the Raiders in the Prime box? No, I actually just did the recap of that. I don't even remember if there was any base in there, honestly. There were no hits because we just did a recap of those. But the base, I don't remember if there was a Raider. If anybody else remembers, Jump into chat and let us know. I can look for you. If you want to hang on to the end till we do the mini helmets, I can go back through the base for you and tell you. I just honestly don't remember. I know I just did it, but yeah, I kind of zone out sometimes on the base. Okay, guys, this is our half case, which is 5 times of the 2017 TriStar Autograph Mini Helmet. This is the second time we've broken it in this particular quantity this year. Team name is down the left, your name in lights down the right. And looks like we've got several people here with multiple teams, so I wish everybody good luck. Of course, we're going to be pulling five signed helmets out of here, and let's hope that whatever we pull is good stuff, right? I mean, how can you go wrong, though, with a signed mini helmet? Now, this case, as you might imagine, is enormous, so I can't fit this thing up on this little table that I use for these breaks. So I'm just going to grab 5 out of here. Oh, gosh, let me get all this stupid packing crap off the top. Sorry, I know that was loud. Sorry. All right, so we're just going to take, here's our 1. We'll just take our top 5 out of this case. Because our 5 that we did last week was from, maybe I should stack them like that. They're right on top of the camera otherwise. Our case last week was the back half of a case that I had opened. The front half is individual boxes. All right, so let's set the second part of that aside. Were there any eagles? There were eagles in base. I don't think there were any eagles in the signatures, but if you want to hang around after we do the mini helmets, I'll go back through the base for you if you would like for me to on the 2011, or of course, obviously it's on video too, but it does, take me a little bit to get that uploaded. And while I'm thinking about it, guys, if we pull out a Houston Oilers, that does go to the Tennessee Titans, and that is because Houston Oilers moved to Tennessee, renamed themselves the Tennessee Oilers, and then renamed themselves finally the Tennessee Titans. So here's our first mini helmet, and this little guy does not have a logo on it. There is our signature. It is a Hall of Famer. Let's see what our card says about who this guy, he's a collegiate guy. And then he looks like he played for the Jets. Drafted by the Jets. Okay, so since, this isn't even a collegiate helmet, though. This is like not even this is just it's just a gold helmet, but it does have his signature on it, of course. And it does say that he was drafted by the Jets in 1965, so it looks like this mini helmet of John Huarte heads off to the New York Jets. And I will ship them in this box that they come in, but that will have to go inside of another box, because this little box that they come in, there is no way that would survive the Postal Service. So, I do try to still send them in these boxes, because, I don't know, I think you guys might want it. I don't know if you do or not, but I just figure it doesn't hurt to send it that way. And if you want it, fine, and if you don't, please recycle. Save our earth. Oh, this is coming out for the Giants. We had a Giant last week, too. We have a Hall of Famer here on our Giants helmet. And this is, Yelburton Abraham. Y.A. Tittle. Okay, so his name must be Yelburton Abraham Tittle. Y.A. Tittle. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, there's some pretty cool stats about him, actually. First quarterback to throw 30 touchdowns in consecutive seasons. Nice. All right. Well, Giants fan, here's your mini helmet. And, of course, this little card is just an informational card. These things all have a, a sticker and an authentication. Usually there's another authentication thing somewhere. You put in that sticker and it brings it up online and all that jazz. But it tells you on the front of this little card all that stuff about where to enter the hologram and all that. And I do always, of course, include the little cards, too. So right now we're all New York, aren't we? We have a Jet and a Giant. So the New York region is killing it in the mini helmets right now. his career was mostly with the Chiefs. Huh. Well, I don't know. His little card there said, his little card here says that he is retired with the Giants. So, and his helmet was a Giant. So, yeah, I mean, if the Giants are on the helmet, then, you know, that's where that one's going. I guess it's because he retired with them is why they put it on a Giants helmet. I don't know. This is a throwback helmet. And it's, of course, going to be for the Falcons. And you can get a... I've got to figure out, I've got to get a wider table or something. I can't ever get this stuff far enough back to give you a super good look at it when I'm doing these helmets, which is not all that great. Claude Humphrey. And looks like he went into the Hall of Fame in 2014. And he played back in the 60s for our Falcons. So we have a Falcon, a Jet, and a Giant so far in mini helmets. Oh, you mean for the first guy? Yeah, the first guy, I mean, because it goes to who drafted him, and it said on the card where he was drafted. Otherwise, we would have had to have looked that up because the helmet had no logo on it. But it did say on the card that he was drafted by the Jets. Now, this is weird. This is weird. This is not in... This is in this little bag, okay? You saw all those others were in those kind of plastic cases. This is in this box, in this little bag here. So that's kind of weird, but yet there it is. And of course there's your authentication and stuff in there. And I don't know why it's not in a little kind of case like the others were, but it isn't. Okay, and this is Archie Griffin. Was retired by Ohio State. So this guy, we may have to do a little, we're going to have to do a little research on this guy because there's no logo on this helmet and there's no team identified on here. So Archie Griffin, we're going to have to set Archie Griffin aside. We're going to have to look up a little something on Archie to figure out where he goes. But I'm still a little perplexed as to why he's just in that bag like that. I don't get that at all. That's really super weird. I've never seen one come out of there like that before. So weird. All right, who have we got here? Ooh, looks like we're going to have a Viking. A Viking. Another Hall of Famer. Ron Yari. And yeah, so he's went into the Hall of Fame in 2001. And Vikings Ring of Honor in 2001. So there is that. We'll recap all these little helmets in a second, but first I got to try to figure out what's happening here with this guy. So I'm going to have to get the iPad out and figure out if this guy was drafted or not or what. I mean, he's a Heisman Trophy winner, so you would think he would be drafted, but we had another Heisman winner come out of there the other day that it turns out was not drafted ever. So I guess it's not safe to assume. So I'm just, again, I'm on NFL.com, and, oh, he was drafted. Somebody's saying they think he was drafted by the Bengals. But, of course, you know, even on stuff that I'm pretty sure I know myself, which I definitely don't know this one myself, but even on the stuff I'm pretty sure I know myself, I generally still look it up because I just feel that that's the right way to do it so that there's no questions. Whoops, sorry, there is my little kitty who likes to make noise, and you hear him from time to time, and he just decided to make a brief appearance there. That was fun. Yeah, so it looks like his whole career he was a Bengal, so there, you know, yep, that is correct then. So Archie Griffin here goes to the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay, so just to recap our helmet hits, we have the Archie Griffin, which just came in the bag for whatever reason, and that's going to the Bengals. Put that back. And then we have our Vikings helmet for Ron Yari. And our Falcons helmet and the throwback helmet for Claude Humphrey. And then I've got to get out our Giants and our Jets here. And those of you who wanted me to go back through 2011 Prime Signatures, I will do that as well as soon as I show our helmets one more time. There's our Giants helmet. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, guys, don't forget we have the customer appreciation break this upcoming Saturday at noon. Here's the Huarte, and it does say on there that he was drafted by the Jets, so that is going to the Jets because there's no other identifying info on the helmet itself. So yeah, next Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, the 1st at noon, I'll be breaking a couple products that I paid for myself, but I'm going to let you guys have the hits out of them. So everybody who has bought a team this entire month will automatically be part of that break, and I'm just going to put everybody in random.org, and then random.org will decide who wins the hits out of our customer appreciation break. Yeah, I know. The cat just, I don't know what's gotten into him. He never jumps. He never jumps. And all of a sudden, I've been telling you guys he wants to be an internet star, and I guess he's trying to be. So those of you who wanted to see the recap again of 2011 Prime Sigs, here we go. Vernon Davis for San Francisco. Prince Amakamara, whatever, for the Giants. It's like the 4th time now I've tried to say the guy's name. Jerome Bettis for the Steelers, my favorite hit out of that box. Brandon Spikes for the Patriots. Second hit for the Patriots with the redemption. And then the base cards in this one were Panthers, Saints, Bills, Dolphins, Jets, Eagles, Skins, Browns, Eagles, Panthers, Jets, Cowboys, Dolphins, and Viking. So that is it for tonight, guys. Most of this stuff will head out of here either tomorrow or Tuesday. Should be on the way to you. And, you know, as always, I appreciate you hanging out with me, spending your time, spending your money with me, and hope to see you on a future break. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up. Not all of it listed yet, but it will be soon. So take care, everybody. Have a great night.